Hi, my name is Manny from Media, and today I just want to come on here and talk about our creative process when first starting a project, more so in the commercial space. So whether you're an established agency looking for a production partner, or you're a new agency that is looking to expand into commercial projects, I just want to talk a little bit about how we start a process, how we start our onboarding process, and then go from there. So first things first, a lot of times when agencies come to us, they ask us to submit a treatment or a pitch on how we want to execute this project. Briefs from different creative agencies can vastly different, right? A lot of times the brief can be specific about the creative itself and how we want to execute it moving forward as the production company. So we have to figure out all the logistics. While on the other hand, some agencies come to us with a brief that's basically just a list of talking points that we have to cover within our commercial, and we have to come up with a creative campaign for this project. Both of those we love doing. It's commercials is our bread and butter here at Media, and it's our favorite thing to do to really bring these short form mediums to life so everybody can enjoy. What do we do after we receive the brief? Well, we create a pitch deck or a treatment. Within this treatment, we go into general details about the project, whether that's like a pitch synopsis of our creative or a general execution plan. But no matter what, we're always creating storyboards for those projects. So that way we're able to see how the script's gonna work, how the script's gonna come to life. It's really the most exciting part of the pre-production process, at least for us, since that's when we're really first seeing the creative come to life. Then after we discuss really the meat and potatoes of the creative, we go into selections. Basically our casting selections, our location selections, what our prop plan is gonna look like, what our location plan is gonna look like, what our set dressing is gonna look like. So that way we get a full picture of how the project's gonna come together. This is a very important process because it's really where we align how this is gonna visually look. Right? When we start off with the pitch synopsis, we're talking about just general tone and a mood board, but this is where it really starts to come to life. All those little pieces is what makes a film, a commercial, really pop and stand out and have its own unique flavor. So it's an extremely important part of the process. Then from there, we just kind of talk a little bit about who we are as Media Productions, the crew that we're going to have on board, any specialties that we're going to be utilizing for this project, and that's how we all bring it together. We create this one beautiful PowerPoint, then we send it off to the agency so that way them and the client can review, and then they can select which treatment they want to go with. Something that's really important to talk here is that we do a lot of treatments here at Media, but they don't all get selected. That's the nature of the game. So let's say like you're a new agency just entering the space and you want to get into the commercial field. If you have a project in mind, feel free to hit us up, let us know. It's okay that it doesn't get picked up. We know that's part of the process, but it's how we're able to put our bid and our creative flavor on a project before it even goes live. And we love to do it because it's a fun creative challenge that just makes us better at the end of the day. So please don't be afraid to reach out, even if you're just a new agency just getting started. And of course, for projects like this, it does require a lot of work into it. So we do have a little bit of a minimum when it comes to how much we're actually going in and doing the flavors. No matter what, our treatments always fall within budget and timeline when we create them. So that way it doesn't fall out of expectation. That's something really important here at Media is that we are producers. We're also people who have been on the execution side of things. So we know a relative good amount on how much things are going to cost and affect timeline. So we want to make sure that we're staying within your timeline and within your budget when we create these treatments. So that way we move really effectively into the production process. Well, that's basically our little overview on how we create treatments when we first onboarding a project. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to see one of our treatments or want to actually see us treat a project, feel free to email me. I'll be more than happy to help and talk through a project. Thank you and talk to you guys soon.